Hey guys, it's Rebecca with Living Young Country Girl, and I am here today to share with you guys our 2017-18, hey friend, curriculum for my 5th grader and my 1st/2nd grader. It's pretty much more 1st grade work than anything. However, some of the stuff at the beginning is going to be a little bit too easy for him because we did 1st grade work last year, but I feel like he didn't quite get all the concepts down that very well. So we are going to do 1st grade work again and really try a different curriculum to see if it helps him. A lot more manipulatives and things like that to try to help him learn and hopefully grasp these concepts a little better. So let's get to it. Okay, so we're going to start with my kindergarten 1st grade curriculum. This is going to be the Matthew C. Alpha. I'm sorry, not kindergarten 1st grade. This is 1st grade or Alpha. So it's going into single digit addition and subtractions. Now it comes with, I picked it up off of Christian Book Distributor. Sorry, look at this. Our puppies are having a tug of war right next to where I'm recording. Perfect timing, guys. So I picked this up off Christian Book Distributors, and they had a little bit of a sale going on. It pretty much was like $13 more to buy it brand new through them than I could find on eBay. However, I did get the manipulatives used off of eBay for I think around like $50, which was a really good price. I think it was that. I don't honestly remember. I remember I saw it was a good price. I contacted my husband at work and said, hey, can you buy these? Because I don't have an eBay account, so more easier just to have him do it. And then we ordered it that way. So this particular math seems like it's going to require a lot more parent involvement. However, the lessons are kind of taught on how he's going to do it. And then it comes with an instruction manual, a test book, and then the student workbook. So I think it's going to be good. He seems to like more hands-on manipulative stuff, so I really thought the Matthew C would have been a good option for him. And then we did, I think we're still waiting for one more, and that's spelling UC, but I don't remember. I think we still have spelling UC. This is the blast off to reading. I actually ordered so much curriculum from so many different places I can't remember. This is the blast off to reading, and it's all about reading level 1. This is where he was really struggling, was more with the reading and stuff. So I wanted to just do lesson 1, level 1 again. And it goes through, it has all kinds of activities, as well as it really helps teach you how to do it. The teacher's manual is, again, this is in a curriculum that is going to require a lot of parent involvement. But I do feel that as a kindergartner or 1st grader, there's a lot of parent involvement anyways. So I'm okay with that. So it came with the book, it came with the teacher's manual, and then you get these 3 readers. So we're going to be doing these readers, and they start out, like it tells you what you're going to need, and it just really goes through and helps him. They're really simple stories that are going to be easy for him to read and get excited about when he can finish a book and do it that way. Now we are also adding the Hooked on Phonics program with that, just so he can have kind of like some fun time. This is the 1st grade level 1. I don't know if it's going to be too simple, but I thought it would be good for him, and it came with, I got the whole level 1-2 combo. So we're going to start with level 1, and then we'll move to level 2 as the year goes on. And it came with 4 different readers, came with the disc, some stickers, a quick start, and then it has this workbook. So I'm excited because it goes through and, kind of lists some of the different ways of reading. And I think this is going to be important to help him and to kind of make it fun. I'm really hoping it doesn't confuse him to be doing 2 different kind of reading programs. So we'll have to see how that works. But I think that it'll be a good just kind of switch up. And we might maybe just do one day and do one the other day, or, spend a week on one and then do the other one for another week. I don't know. We'll see if it gets too confusing to do them both or too long to do both each day. We'll have to play that by ear and see how that goes. So that is his curriculum. Along with Bible, we have the Jesus Calling 365 devotions that they like to do together a lot of times. But if my daughter's doing her own devotions, then we do the little boy's Bible storybook for mothers and sons, and my son and I do devotions together. We have in the past, all three of us done it together, but I want my daughter to start kind of like doing her own devotions. She's 10 now, and I feel like she's at an age where she can do her own quiet time, so she can choose to either read this book if she wants to, or I picked her up a book as well, and it's called You Are God's Girl, a devotion for tweens. So she can pick which one she would like to do, and we'll just, in the morning, we'll, start off with doing our devotions, and she'll go her way. I'll go my way with my son, and we'll spend, 15, 20 minutes just spending time with our devotions. And then for her, she has a lot on disc. She's a very independent learner. She does not like so much mommy involvement. So we're trying to switch on Schoolhouse Language Arts. Last year I struggled with the learning language arts through literature. Oh my gosh, these dogs are driving me crazy. Not only are they like going crazy on top of all of the curriculum, but they're growling and making all kinds of noises. Sorry, I'm trying to throw their toy and get them out of here. That'll only last a moment. So last year I struggled with the Learning Language Arts Through Literature program. So I knew we had to switch it up. We've done the Bob Jones, which is great. But again, she got really tired of the repetitiveness and just felt it was really boring. So I'm going to try switched on Schoolhouse. And hopefully this will help her. This is going to be a full language arts curriculum. This includes spelling. It includes writing, reading, the whole shebang. So I'm excited to see how that goes. And then she does the teaching textbooks. She's doing Math 6, which she loves doing the teaching textbooks. And she actually really enjoyed A Reason for Spelling. So I picked her up the book as well because she enjoyed it so much when we did it a couple years ago. And she kept asking for it last year. And we also have A Reason for Writing Transition. I'm not sure what happened to that book. And that's going to be another book that she will use this year to practice learning the transition from print to cursive. So that's going to be her curriculum, as well as she does some journaling, and then we have some joint curriculum. And the joint curriculum that we're doing this year, I don't have my books yet. They're still in the mail. We're doing the Apologia Zoology, the ocean animals, and that's going to be something that we do. We actually have a friend who is a teacher that's going to come and teach them every other week and do the science with them. So that will be nice so they can get a break again from listening to mommy talk. So they're going to do that for science. And then we're doing the drive-through history. Now, I don't really know exactly how this is going to work. I've watched the videos. They seem super entertaining and fun. This particular one is Columbus to the Constitution. So there's different episodes. And the great thing about it is you can actually download this curriculum. I just put it in a pretty folder. You can actually download this discussion guide when you go to their website. And it goes through and it talks, it shows you like episodes 1 through 3 and a discussion guide. So how you can use the DVDs, like it really goes through. It's published by Focus on the Family. So, it's definitely it has like a Christian theme to it, which I really love. So here, like episode 1, it has some fun facts that they talked about on the video. And then some to think and talk about, to kind of ask some questions, which is really great. They have some multiple choice and then just some talk about it, and then read the Great Commission in Matthew. What are 3 ways which you can make disciples in the nation that you go to, as well as just like kind of goes on. So I love the idea of this because we're going to do history. It has a Christian, emphasis on it, as well as it's just going to be kind of laid back. So we can sit together, we can snuggle on the couch, we can watch it, and then we can discuss the questions afterwards. I'm not going to do any kind of testing on it. Like I said, we'll just kind of discuss it and talk about it. But I thought it's a great way to introduce them to the, American history. So that's one thing that they're doing together. They're also doing the art pastels for young artists. I picked this up at Costco and it was like $15 or $16 here. And it goes through and it shows, it has the art paper, which is nice. It has some little supplies and then easy to follow lessons and 12 projects that you can try. So I thought this would be really cool because it kind of goes through the different things that you have. It just talks about pastels and what that means, and different tools and materials, and how you get different effects depending on, the kind of tools you're using, and then different things that you may need. And then it goes through talking about like techniques and stuff. And then it goes through, you know, the color wheel and how you can combine colors. So I really like that it's a really good lesson in it. And I thought that would be really fun for the kids to kind of like go through. We'll do art together. We also have a friend who teaches art classes at our local Hobby Lobby. And so that's something that we might do as well, is just add the art lessons there, because they're really awesome. And then we also, which has not come yet, it's the last piece of material we're looking for, other than our Apologia, is our Rosetta Stone Spanish. And so the kids will also both be doing the Rosetta Stone Spanish. So the art, the history, and the Spanish and the science are all going to be combined subjects. And then their core curriculum with their language arts, math, spelling, writing is all done on their own. So that's going to be our curriculum for this year. It's funny because it seems like a smaller haul than usual, but it was probably the most we've spent on curriculum ever. I think because we were buying, like the reading one came with also like letter tiles and flashcards and stuff like that. So I think because of that, it kind of added up some more. Our history, this is only a 12-week, if I'm not mistaken. There's only 12 weeks of it. So it's not something we're going to do every day. It'll be something that, like, we'll probably do it maybe like on Tuesdays or on, I don't know, on Fridays or Thursdays. We'll pick a day, and then the weeks that we do science, we'll skip the history or, you know, something like that. I haven't, whoa! I haven't quite decided
1, 2, 3,
how we're going to go through the whole curriculum and set it up on a weekly, you know, what we're going to do for our schedule. But at least we got the curriculum now, so I'm ready to kind of bust out my schedule and see how we're going to do it, and exactly what they're going to do. I laminated these papers that kind of cover their subjects, and then I'll write down what we're going to do every day, and then the time frame, you know, like their schedule as to who's going to do what, because we are sharing like the Rosetta Stone, you know, and things like that. We're going to kind of break apart and then come back together, and break apart and come back together. So that's kind of what I'm hoping to do. So there you guys go. That is our curriculum for the school year 2017-18. I am sorry it was such a crazy video with these wild puppies that are just like wrestling like crazy. The other one's just calm and taking a nap, but these are new little puppies, so they're kind of wild. But thanks for bearing with me. I would like to hopefully soon do videos that go into more detail as to each subject, each curriculum, so you guys can see, and I'll flip through the books a little bit more, but this was just kind of an overview of what we're planning on doing. So thanks for watching, guys. Have a beautiful, blessed day. Bye.